happy little accidents. This team is a new combination as well for 2026. Goose has been with us for 2 years. His first competition here was 2 years ago at this event. The rider, however, is Honey. I don't have a second name. And on the board is Nick Dahoos, formerly of All the Gear, No Idea fame. Nick being one of the oldest board riders.
I thought you were just going to say old man. There was a moment there where you paused. I thought it was just going straight for old man, but yeah, he is our more advanced boarder on the course. Yes. But still rocking out with us a massive amount of surf experience from Nick as well. 14 miles an hour with the drone just homing missile behind them as they go round.
Yeah, I mean, this is Nick's. He's come out of retirement for the second time.
Second time, yes. Their second unretirement. And he's always up for a good race. Nice bit of pace here, actually, from Goose. Better than we saw yesterday. Sometimes Goose can be a little bit slack on whether he wants to race or not. And today looks like he's got a little bit more pace underneath him. Nick having to work a little bit on the 90 there at 27 on the split. So good from what we're seeing from them.
And you see this team being an advanced team, rather. They're going through the chicane, so they have that little bit of extra technicality. As they earn points and hopefully get qualified up into the elite. This is how it works, the competition. So they're coming across the centre of the arena now through the diagonal into Bruco Marketing Corner, 12, 13, 14 miles.
Nick getting really low there, trying to really pull the board underneath him. We think that with those tyres, the grip is having to fight against. He has to put so much energy in.
It is the problem that you predicted when those tyres first came on the market with a time of
65.95. Good run from them for their starting run. Definitely nice to see Goose actually striding out a bit.
And although that was an advanced team, they're only 2 seconds ahead of Sky's the Limit, who are an intermediate team, and actually 6 seconds behind Ice Ice Baby, who are also an intermediate team.
Oh wow, so yeah, Ice Ice Baby are on the cusp now. Definitely on the cusp.
More and more obvious in the stats.
Without a doubt, yeah. Coming in here, we have King's Gambit. We saw them their first race yesterday from the child stable. There's a young racehorse off the races. George herself works in the race world and has access to lots of lovely ponies, and this is one of them. King, she's been bringing her on. He just not quite the pace yesterday, but he was really starting to open out, and the enjoyment from the horse. The head's forwards, the ears were forwards, no shying away from anything. And that's all you can ask for a new combination of horse.
Yeah, like I say, it's another ex-race horse, and it's in his first weekend back. First weekend
ever
since coming off the racetrack, and touch wood, yesterday he performed really well, and it's just really listening to the rider and really understanding the new game, and it's about educating the horse at this point. It's not about its safety first, racing second. And you can see they're allowing the pony just to stretch that little bit more. And George would not have picked this pony had A, it not got a good temperament, and B, it's not lightning fast.
Well, yeah.
So though it may not be, it's just what we've got to do in horseboarding is we have to train the horse to be able to go flat out, but then also be able to turn off the taps and go and stand in the pit nice and relaxed with other horses.
But 24 on the split there, Dan. A good split, up on what most people have done so far, and you can just see the pace building. I think, is that a miss? They've gone wrong on the course. Yeah, unfortunately they missed out the diagonal.
They've lost the diagonal.
They've lost the diagonal.
Got a little bit confused with so many different teams that she's riding on.
Yeah,
so unfortunately,
that's a shame.
That will just be classed as a DNF because there'll just be so many penalties.
And
give that yellow,
yeah,
she went towards
Tom. Because she went out the start.
That all got very confusing.
Yeah, it did. That was very confusing indeed.
Looked about.
She mixed the chicane. She came out of the chicane and missed the diagonal or the S bend that we've got, and unfortunately that ended up firing her back towards the start. Maybe a conversation needs to be had about loading borders before the race is started or finished. Tom was strapped in before the race was over to some extent, but
yeah, well, the horse shouldn't have been in that.
No, obviously. So, it's a bit of a hard one. That
will be. We'll look at that in the videos afterwards. By the way, all our videos go on our YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, also on our Facebook,
Horseboarding UK. Yep.
So going through the start gate, it is the team are hot to trot. This team really looking.
Yellow.
And
Bull
yeah,
rider in front of
interestingly
the
there,
Yellow.
So
Bull rider
yellow
in front of
horse
the
just shied off,
card being issued.
possibly at the speed trap. I'm not sure.
So yeah, yellow card being issued there for the bull rider overtaking the horse. So it could also argue a lack of control, but either one, there's definitely a card.
Yeah.
A little bit of problem yesterday hooking up as well. I think
But that's much better, much better. I had a conversation with both of them last night at the beer tent about the passover doesn't have to be from hand to hand. It can be a little gap, a little just light throw from hand or rope to hand of border can make a huge difference because it gives that little bit more space between the horse and border, so the horse doesn't feel like they're next to each other.
Okay then, so this is ex-polo pony, ladies and gentlemen, Tasman Loke in saddle, making the way towards the start line, and it is Ash Williams on the board, our most experienced girl board rider,
17, 18
miles an hour.
And we had a conversation last night again in the beer tent about lines with Ash. So it's going to be really interesting to see what comes out here. We had a real good conversation about pendulum effect that goes on, which took her out yesterday on her heel side. So already seeing that coming into play, the lines that she's taken out. Look, she's on the outside cutting in, as we were talking about on that hillside. Way better line there. Well held.
Driving. She's got to drive through that back
yeah.
That's what I'm seeing.
But she's starting to get there. Usually she'd drop straight on her heels, but can she hold it? Can she hold it? Ah, no.
Bad release. Bad release. Bad release.
Okay then, so another yellow card issue for a poor release.
Not sure what's going on this morning. It's all going on, isn't it, Dan?
I don't think the horse rider knew.
No.
It didn't look like the horse rider
No,
knew
not at all.
So we're very lucky that the handle didn't catch anything. So one of the more dangerous elements of this sport, ladies and gentlemen, is actually the releasing of the handle from the saddle. The handle is attached to a snap shackle on the back of the board, the back of the saddle, and then to the horse rider. What this means is the horse rider can release the handle in split nothing of a second. It also means that if the horse rider should leave the saddle, the handle will automatically release.
You've raced so many races, you know where your horse should be, and you know where your rider knows where you should be. So if everybody's in the right place, you know it should go right. It's when one of those goes out of line, that's when the real test starts. And if you can still facilitate the riding, even if you're in the wrong positions, that's when the real elite teams shine out. It's that when it doesn't go right, they're still able to work through it.
Yeah, so here we go. This is Happy Little Accidents. This is an advanced team. Again, it's Nick on the board. Our oldest board rider. I'm being really,
I mean, but Goose actually, interestingly, he definitely puts a bit more pace on towards the pits. Obviously, maybe a little bit nappy in his just speed. It's like, I'm happily go down that way, but away from them, I'm just going to go a little bit slower. But the only stallion in the field, Dan.
Yeah, I thought the board rider was going to get a little bit of a kick.
Yeah,
so
me
let's
too.
talk about the tyres on this board because
super grippy, like tractor tyres with square edges. Yeah. Very sharp square edges, which means there's no roll to the tyres. So he is having to work everything through the edge of that board.
And it means the edge is really hard and
it can roll. Exactly.
The tyre into the top of the board.
Exactly.
Which causes the heels to fly up.
Exactly what he's doing here. You can see he has to push so hard into his heels to get that board to turn underneath him.
Yeah.
But a little bit of pace here towards the finish. A good run from this team.
Nice.
Yeah, with a time of 64.77.
Oh, that's a great.
Yeah, good for them.
Improvement on their previous time, just over a second, bringing them. King's Gambit is still way ahead with 23 seconds.
23 seconds difference
between King's Gambit and Happy Little Accident. So
that is a huge difference. But yeah, King's Gambit coming in now, and actually they won yesterday morning's heat and lost out, got third to Hold Your Horses and Hot to Trot, but having a good. Sorry, there's a lot of names. There's a lot of new names. But if they can cement it with this run, just improve on that previous run, they're going to really give themselves a good chance to win. Oh, that's a dummy run. Yeah, this is a dummy run.
This team, or maybe the board rider,
16 miles an hour.
But like,
no, we saw this team do 23 miles an hour yesterday, Dan. They are taking it easy.
But this is about gaining this. All the horses at the moment, a lot of the teams are working on gaining that experience. Part of the championship is that your horse is mentally correct, is going to the elite, mentally ready to go into the elite. That you can trust that horse, that you can open your hand and it will go to a triple gallop, but it will still be there to turn, duck and dive through the cones as it needs to. And of course, these ex-race horses, when they're trained on the race course, they're not trained to duck and dive. They're trained to run flat out for 5 furlongs. You know, so it's a very different skill, and sometimes it takes an ex-race horse a season or more to develop. And the thing is, as well, we also don't want horses thinking that it's all flat out. We want them to be able to just touch the reins and come back. There's a round of applause for the team of
Yeah, they didn't get
King's Gambit with a completed run.
58.
So that needs to be got rid
Confirm,
of.
please.
That was
58.91.
This is that one.
58.91.
Their first run they didn't get down, so they're not 20 odd seconds ahead. It was just me turning off the gate because they went the wrong way.
Yes, that was it. Okay, I do apologise. Ash looks like she's getting herself.
Yes, psyched up. Yeah, for sure.
And
So
the
you
thing
go.
is, ladies
Much
and
better
gentlemen,
passover again.
yeah.
This is that conversation of just
Nice.
passing the rope, not giving it too much closeness to Ash, giving the horse a bit of space from the border,
Yeah,
and sort of passing it rather than having to hand hold it.
And the thing is, these ponies, they understand what's going on so much, and they get so excited for the race. My horse from years ago, I'd be able to tow behind him really nice and gently, but as soon as I put my pads on, he knew we were racing.
Oh, yeah.
He was like flaming raging.
Well, we've had horses that wouldn't do anything other than horseboarding. As soon as you get them out of a field, you can't touch them. But you put them in a field like this, and they can't wait to go.
Yeah,
But 19 miles an hour.
10 miles an hour for team of Hold Your Horses. No time recorded yet.
Yeah, it looks like a controlled. The horse wants to go. You can see the speed coming in. Ash dropping in tight there. Can she hold it through into the chicane? This is going to be the struggle. She worked really well last time, but just lost it on the end corner. There's a much better line into this corner. Can she hold it? Can she hold it? Yes, she can. One touch to add. That's fine. They got around that corner. You can see the whip really kicking on. Now, there's a crossover. Yeah, she's got to be careful here as well. Toe side, but she holds it well. Plants in her hands.
16 miles an hour, ladies and gentlemen. And this is with
This is quick. This is really quick. Really quick from the rider. Whoa! And that is a completed run from them with one touch with a time of 52.30. Ash crashed after the line, so it all counts. Woo!
Genuine nerves in this commentary box, ladies and gentlemen.
So that makes it a 53.30. And yeah, riders going to have to give a little bit of more leeway for Ash on that exit of that chicane, and the rest of it, she seems really comfortable just there. Back off just a tiny bit, half a stride, just that little bit to give Ash a little bit more time.
Maneuvering, but he got a very
Long open stride.
But then also again,
Look at Sally
Winston is the
and
same.
Winced.
Sally was up.
Sally was
had a long
forwards.
stride.
He
was very
oh
high
very high. Yeah.
action.
Winston was like a brick wall with a V8 was my description of him always.
And the way Winston worked out the weave.
He'd do it like something else. It was incredible. Absolutely incredible for such a big horse.
Yeah, he
looked like a bull, but could flow through a weave like mad. It was crazy. And here we go. They're trying to push on with the border here. Tom giving lots of stretch on that rope, staying away from the pony. But here we go, past the problem area. Yeah.
Driving the pony up into that corner.
They're just going to have to really be aware of across the diagonal. They had an issue there, so if they can really make sure the pony goes straight across the diagonal, they'll have a good little ride here. Just putting a time down. Tom putting his visor down, maybe getting a bit of light to the eye.
Maybe it's just a sun visor for the glare of the sun. For the first time we've seen it this year. Thank you.
Yeah, it's nice to see it. I'm seriously missing it.
So let's see how this horse pulls
And here
away
we go.
from this. From that. Okay. Doing okay now. This
is the
this
line.
corner, which is a Bruco marketing corner in the last time around without the board rider.
Oh, much better from the horse. Like looking at what's going on, but happy to go past it and carry on.
These last couple of gates now, and you can see
Much better.
Horse training at its best, and on a demonstration. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the team of Hot to Trot who have taken that horse from a horse that in the last run I was starting to think we wouldn't be seeing it again.
No.
And now, of course, it's back out in the arena, and Tom doing exactly what he needed to do, which was nothing.
Nothing at all.
Just hang around the back.
Stay there. Don't do any big movements. Stay light. But
maybe
with a
encourage the pony on a little bit.
Yep. little, go on, mate, you can do it. But yeah, time of 60.47. Great from them for their only completed run to have a decent time on the board. I'm pretty sure they'll be chuffed after all the issues they've had so far today.
So yeah, 6.4 seconds puts them in third place. 7.1 seconds from first place. 5.414 from second place. So this is Hold Your Horses, who are currently in first with a 53.30. The closest team behind them is King's Gambit, who have already run, so who are 2 seconds. So Hold Your Horses now have a victory lap, ladies and gentlemen. They crashed on the first run.
Are they in first place, Dan? They have held it.
Yeah, they completed the
But
second.
do they want to get the bonus point here? That's the thing.
Point? And they need the bonus point because Hold Your Horses and King's Gambit currently have 30 points if the race is finished right now. So they do need the bonus point to take the lead.
Just calling for it. 20 miles an hour, 21 miles an hour. Fastest we've seen from them so far this weekend, Dan.
They need to get another sub 55.33 to gain that bonus point and take the lead over the weekend. So here we go into.
And this is quick. This is really quick towards this. 18 seconds on the split. That's a quick split. Wide. Can she hold it? And the drone doing incredibly well. Drone doing incredibly well. Nearly actually went straight into Ash's head, but stopped just before. And that'd be a great bit of footage.
For Hold Your Horses, they've won the heat, so that's all good. They weren't able to get that extra bonus point, so they go into heat 4 this afternoon, neck and neck with King's Gambit of 30 points each.
Wow,
that's a good start.
That is a good start.
I pulled the pin, Bulls and Devils when the sun goes down. Bulls and Devils, we don't slow down. Bulls and Devils, all damn night, raise it up, let it ride. Bulls and Devils when the sun goes down. Bulls and Devils, shout it loud. Bulls and Devils, lose that line, drink it deep every time. Bulls and Devils when the sun goes down. Bulls and Devils, we don't slow down. Bulls and Devils, all damn night, all damn night, all damn night. Hey, hey, he's still running through the chest. No full stop, no real rest. What was tight now comes undone. Still the same, just more fun. Push it past where it should end. Lose the edge, then go again. Leaning closer now, too far. Don't back down. You feel that? You feel that? Pull the pin, Bulls and Devils when the sun goes down. Bulls and Devils, we don't slow down. Bulls and Devils, all damn night, raise it up, let it ride. Bulls and Devils when the sun goes down. Bulls and Devils, shout it loud. Bulls and Devils, lose that line, drink it deep every time. Step too wide, who cares now? Nothing clean, nothing held down. Laugh too loud, push it through, that's the side. You'll never lose, no straight lines, no control.